let's talk about Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Now, Hobbs and Shaw is about The Rock and Jason Statham as Hobbs and Shaw, respectively. Now they have to rescue Shaw's twin sister, younger sister. I'm not quite sure what the order of Shaw's siblings, but now they have to rescue Shaw's younger sister, played by Vanessa Kirby, as she has injected herself with a virus that Idris Elba, the Black Superman, is after. You know, she injected herself with the virus, very much like at the end of Mission Impossible 2. This is the second Fast and Furious film to steal a plot point from Mission Impossible 2. She injects herself with the virus, and now they have like 72 hours to rescue her. And this is about Hobbs and Shaw working together to rescue her. And yeah, I think Jason Statham and The Rock have good chemistry and stuff like that. They're likable actors. I have, as of recent years, started to sour on The Rock a bit. You know, I didn't really like Black Adam, and his Moana live-action remake just feels like a quick cash grab to maybe perhaps get the favor of the audience once again. I don't know. He's acting like a big businessman, and I just feel like you shouldn't be that. You should be like an actor or something. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't. And of course, I also like Jason Statham in other things, but Shaw works better, I think, as a villain. And as I said in my main series review, I think 7 should have been the end of this franchise because I liked Shaw better as a villain, and Hobbs has basically just become The Rock. And, you know, there's a moment where Vanessa Kirby's like, I didn't do this. He's like, look, I believe you. And it just does. That's not what Hobbs would say. That's what The Rock would say, but that's not what Hobbs would say. Hobbs doesn't care about whether or not you did it. He's going to bring you in either way. And this felt like a bit of a betrayal. Also, Hobbs doesn't have the goatee, the signature goatee that he always had in the other films. Probably because The Rock was doing some other movie and he just, you know, didn't feel like drawing out the goatee to, you know, for this film. I don't know. But it just, you know, it feels like he's playing a different character in the Fast universe, but he's supposed to be playing the same character. And that's another problem I have, is that this doesn't feel like a Fast movie. It just feels like a movie that The Rock would make. And I love Idris Elba. I think he does a good job here. I think he's very, like the other two main actors, he's very charismatic and stuff like that. He's very enjoyable. But he's, like I said, literally just Black Superman. He is this like physically augmented guy from this mysterious agency, I think called Eden or something like that. And the voice, there's like a robotic voice. And I actually thought in the theaters back in 2019 that Eden could have been possibly who Cypher worked for. There was, I sort of saw a way to connect this film into the larger Fast and Furious universe if they really wanted to go that direction. They ultimately didn't. I don't think Vin Diesel didn't produce this film. I don't think he even watched this film. That was, of course, due to the bad blood that him and The Rock had at the time. They have, of course, since patched things up, and The Rock will go back to the main series in like part 2 of the 10th film. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see if there's another one of these films where they continue that Eden storyline. But I'm sorry, this fell off my desk. But I don't know, like, I feel like this movie doesn't feel like a Fast and Furious movie. It feels like a fun buddy movie, and I think if you just want to watch this and enjoy the ride that it goes on, I think you will be perfectly entertained. But I don't know, it just feels not like a Fast and Furious movie. It's an enjoyable movie. It's a good movie. I think it's, you know, it kind of is somewhere in the middle in a personal ranking of the Fast and Furious films, in at least my opinion. But it's not like gonna blow your mind, you know, and you're never really in fear of these guys being in danger. And of course, there's also the like 40-minute vacation that The Rock felt like going to Samoa. And this movie honestly could have and should have probably just been like 90 minutes long, but it's 2 hours and 19 minutes because The Rock wanted to take a vacation to Samoa for some reason. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a Fast and Furious movie. It's a good enough film, it's an enjoyable film, and I think if you're a Fast and Furious fan, you'll like this movie. I'm sure most Fast and Furious fans have seen this film at this point. It's like 5 years old, or almost 5 years old. But I don't know, like, it's just rather, it's interesting, I guess you could say, to say the least. But yeah, I like it. Vanessa Kirby, I think, is kind of wasted in this film. I like her as an actress, but like, I don't know, she isn't really given a lot to do, and I'm a little confused on the, like, this is my final point. I'm a little confused on, like, the lineage of the Shaws now, because Deckard Shaw is the oldest brother, then there was Owen, but like, the flashbacks that we see kind of imply that Hattie, Vanessa Kirby's character, is supposed to be like the twin sister of Deckard. I think it's like, that's what they're doing, and it's just very strange because there's a 30 years age difference between Jason Statham and Vanessa Kirby in like real life. There's like a 30-year difference. And like, sure, Jason Statham hasn't really aged in like the last 20 years, but like, it feels very weird that like his twin sister kind of looks not like his twin sister. Like, they don't look the same age because they're not the same age, and it's very weird. It's very confusing, at least in my personal opinion. And yeah, but overall, I liked this film. I didn't like it. It's just entertaining. It's just kind of there, it just kind of exists. And I'm going to stop now before I start rambling. And remember that God made specially loves very much. I hope you enjoyed this 3-part series of reviews for the Fast and Furious franchise. I have more things coming to you guys this week, of course. Stay tuned until next time. Remember that God made specially loves very much. I hope you have a very lovely day. And as always, God bless you all.